Okay, guys, good morning. We are at the White House. We got a quick appointment. We're not covering Biden today. Biden's at NATO all day. We are going to see the vice president later, but we're going to spend most of the day just goofing off. There are the CDU teams again. Okay, guys, good morning from the White House, where I just had a meeting with a friend. Actually, Biden has left to go into the NATO thing. I'm going home. Yeah, I don't really have anything to film here because he's not coming back till really late. So let's go outside and do some other stuff today. It's a beautiful day thanks to that rain last night. That got me soaked, but gave us a rainbow. Let's go see what's up in DC. So over here are the CDU teams for the Uniform Division, the Secret Service riot squad, basically. And they've got a big riot truck. There have been like very few protests here due to NATO. I mean, there's a guy with the Ukraine flag there, but just a smattering of protests. It's actually been quite mellow. Okay, we're waiting for the vice president, and the helicopter is just on the deck, and I just realized my camera is crooked. Parked over there today, behind the tree. Okay. Hey guys, good afternoon. We are now down on a bike, riding around DC, just killing time, seeing if we can see anything interesting. We are down by the White House, but we're going to go over to the NATO's area, which is at the convention center. Not that we have to film anything today. We don't have any assignments inside. In fact, we don't really have any assignments today at all. It's surprisingly hot when you're sitting on a bicycle seat that's been out in the sun for hours. I think the temperature's in the high 80s, but it's not as bad as it's been. So everybody in DC is kind of feeling relieved today to be just in the 80s. Ugh. All right, let's see if we can get past the White House or if they've locked down. Biden is gone until late, like 7 or 8. They've got a press conference at 6:30 or something. So we're not going to see him for a while. All right, we're still open. Cut through. Oh, bird. And I think we can make our way all the way down. It looks all the way open. So today is the last day of the NATO summit. Things will get back to a little bit more normal like tomorrow. Hopefully they'll take the fences down quickly. They've already taken some down in certain parts of town. This is the civil disturbance units that we saw earlier today. They ain't doing anything. I think they just parked the cars here. I don't think they actually have any guys to actually man them. Sounds like we got a motorcade up ahead. It's probably Motorcade Central once again down there today. Let's go over there and see what we see. This one might come all the way down to here. Yeah, this could be Erdogan's motorcade. It's in traffic. They're pushing cars out of the way. Not Erdogan. Ah, the Japanese. And they're going into the fort. They're going into the hotel down there. That's kind of fun. All right, let's keep making our way around. Japanese stay here a lot when they come to Washington. They usually stay at the Willard Hotel. Let's go down and see Erdogan's motorcade. It's down by the Waldorf Astoria, which is soon to be for sale. They're going to be selling the Waldorf Astoria lease. Because it's a bad investment. So it is Falun Dafa, Falun Gong. It's the same thing. Looks like they just finished a big march. Jeez, there's thousands of them. They usually have a band. Look at all of them. Ah, there's a drummer. I knew they had a band. So they're extremely anti-communist. So we got kicked out of the street. So we're over on the sidewalk now. They got TV crews here filming. Cops saying about 4,000 people. Yeah, big anti-communist signs. Looks like the turkey guy is gone. Communists destroy the human race. That's their big banner. So we're down at the archives now. Well, at least the weather broke for them. It was in March yesterday. They would all passed out. All right, let's go find some other stuff going on in D.C. They all pretty much have the same signs. Okay, let's go up this way into the traffic chaos that is near the convention center, yeah? So we are heading in towards Chinatown, which is just next to the convention center area. Convention center just up ahead. You can see the snowplows in the distance. Kerchunk. This is the Capital One Arena, home of the Wizards and the Capitals, and not the women's WNBA. The WNBA team moved over other side of the river. There's a Chick-fil-A. Del Toro's. Now, everything in Chinatown has to have its name in Chinese as part of the historical requirements for having a place in Chinatown. So there's Xfinity in Chinese. And across the street you see Walgreens in Chinese. Now, the truth is there's very few Chinese left here. They've all moved out to the suburbs, took their money and ran. There's not a lot of Chinese businesses here even, just a few Chinese restaurants. No grocery store to speak of. I think there's one Chinese medicine store. Yeah, right here on the right, they sell Chinese medicine. But all in all, not really. Chinatown in name only. Oh, there's some more Humvees. National Guard Humvees. We can't go straight, so let's go this way. Oh, the road's closed to cars. That's cool. I think there's a Five Guys around here somewhere. A couple blocks that way. Over here you see more DC National Guard units. And of course a gigantic, enormous fence. Now down over here is the entrance, down at 11th in New York. So let's swing down this way, see what we can see. Go by the Chanel store. Oh, into the shade. The convention center is over there in the distance behind, well, this fence. This fence is like double high. Somebody trying to climb it. Oh. Now down here is the entrance exit for most of the motorcades. Doesn't look like anyone's rolling out right now. Across from the Conrad Hotel. All right, let's figure this out. What are we gonna do? Down there, you got some Humvees. I filmed these yesterday, actually, because we came to this Potbelly. This guy's getting B-roll of Humvees. These are heavily up-armored Humvees. That's what they sound like. Now, this is the Marriott Marquis. This is where some of the protests were happening, but I don't think there's anything happening today. There's a guy there. Homeless guy sleeping there. Yeah. So more Humvees down here. And then up here we got big old army trucks. These things, do they have air conditioning? I don't even know if army trucks have air conditioning nowadays. If they're just running them. I would assume they have air conditioning. Down there, all the tow trucks, ready to tow anyone who parks in the wrong spot. Ugh, it'll be good when this is over. We can have our streets back. These big events are always craziness. More Humvees back here and a CDU team. Somebody with a horn issue. Where can we go eat up here? I know some places. I know a pizza joint around here. Not directly, but we can go there probably. Let's see if we can cut over on the street. I think we've got cones. Oh, but he's letting people turn. So I'm guessing this street is open. We're going to cut over to Union Market and try to find something to eat, yeah? I don't think it's that far from here. Oh, geez, truck. Look at these barricades everywhere. Wow. They even have cops in the alleys. Okay, can we get around all this stuff? Yeah. Oh, we got like a tight quarters up here. Big truck, little truck, sidewalk. Barriers, barricades, cop cars. This So we're on the north side right now. We're at 7th and N is in Nancy, I think. 7th and O. This is an old market. This used to be like a farmer's market. Now it's a giant. But, vehicle checkpoint. Everybody was waiting for the cop, but not me. All right, let's keep going. We got to find food. We got an ambulance coming. Things are loud. Oh, bump. Man, that's a big old bump. That's a nice soccer pitch up there. It's got lights on it and everything. I think it's for a charter school. Kip. Man, I hate speed bumps. They should make like a little path in the speed bump for bicycles. You know, that we just like aim to go through. All right. Oof. This is New Jersey Avenue. I was here yesterday. All right, the next few blocks are going to be a bit sketchy. Maybe. Road closed, detour. I wonder if that applies to me or just other people. He's turning. This is a high school over here. It's a beautiful football stadium. It's actually, this is a really beautiful high school. Just in a bit of a rough neighborhood. They had a shooting outside this high school at the end of the school year last year. A couple bullets went into the school. I think, is this Dunbar? I don't know the name. Oh, we got the slow. Oh, I gotta hit the stop thing. Oh, fudge me. Nice of the crane guys to wait the light for me. We made it. Whew. All right, see those big nice luxury buildings on the other side over there? That's where we're going. Yeah, that's out, that's called Noma, north of Massachusetts, also known as Union Market. Problem is we got to get around this little area here, which has had its fair share of shootings in the last few months. This is New York Avenue and North Capitol. There's a couple of gangs. There's actually a gang here, First and O, and then there's a gang up a block, First and P. Two gangs kind of fight for control of these areas. And then there's a big public housing project down here on my right. Brings with it some issues. Yeah, so we've seen a few shootings. We've been up here a couple times, guys. You remember when I showed you like 25 bullet casings in the street? They didn't hit anyone though. They just sort of sprayed bullets everywhere. Alrighty, let's go. And we're gonna turn left and go down the back street here. There's the US Capitol just down the end of the way. See it? Nope, not that way. There we go. There it is. All right, let's go eat. Staying in the shade as long as possible. So yeah, you can see the signs up there, N-O-M-A, Noma. Now, over on the right here at 1st Street, and what are we at? First and N is in Nancy. This is 1 Constitution Square is the name of the building. But porters all know this as, no, this is the land of slow-moving people with luggage. No, this, up here on my right, is the office of Jack Smith, the independent counsel who is investigating Donald Trump. So when he comes and does a press statement outside, it's actually right here, 145N is in Nancy. They do the press statements here. This is the special counsel's office. Now this big brutalist building on my left, I think this was, yeah, this is ATF, Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. ATFE, okay. That's the ATF headquarters. And we're gonna turn right up here. And let's go get some lunch. Sidewalk. Bike lane. Woohoo! So up there is a bicycle trail, the Metropolitan branch trail, bike route, and the railroad tracks. I need to bike that route. We haven't biked that. We've got to take you guys up there. All right, we're going under the train tracks and heading into Union Market. Right, I knew it was close. I knew it was close. Here's the light. It's a block away. Whew. Let's go find some food, yeah? You know, I'm gonna have pizza today. Yellow, that's new. Looks trendy. There's people eating yellow things. Pitas. Pitas, pastries, and lattes. Not my scene. This is a Korean supply store. A Korean kitchen supply store. Everything you need for your kitchen. African foods. Interesting. Come here. And right over there, Stellina Pizza. What time is it? I hope the hell it's still open. Some of these places close for lunch. That sucks. Looks like it's open. Lunch closes at 3. What time is it? Half hour. I got time. It's air conditioned. Great. Yeah, go ahead. Great. Thank you very much. Can I get another one? Lunch. Okay, that was Stellina Pizza. It's actually a chain in the DC area. There's about half a dozen of them, I think. Pretty good pizza whenever I'm up here in Union Market. Though down the way is A Lettieri's, which has the good Italian deli. Maybe I should get a sandwich for my wife. Let me do that. Okay, we've looped around a little bit in the hopes we can connect to the trail. I think it might be down this way. This is a FedEx sorting facility up here in Northeast. This is a apartment building in this is the Eckington neighborhood. Eckington is getting renovated like a lot of neighborhoods in DC. Bet that place is expensive. All right, let's figure out how to get up on this trail, yeah? Alrighty. Lots of new buildings up here. Been up here in a while. We got a nice park. Let's see what's back here. I think this is the trail. Yep, MBT. All right, let's ride. That's the FedEx building I told you about. And that's New York Avenue. We're gonna go under it. And we're in Eckington. Oof, crunch. This should take us all the way down to Union Station. Sounds like there's a subway. Oh no, there's a Acela train coming in. The Acelas are the so-called bullet trains coming down from New York City. I used to take Acelas all the time. They're nice. My wife used to live in New York. I used to live here. We commuted on the weekends. And there's a regional train going out. They're the slower ones, but they're cheaper. Not super cheap anymore. Nothing's cheap anymore, is it? Florida Avenue. That's just where we were. We just biked under there. And let's just keep on this bike lane, yeah? So on my left, this is the Noma subway station. This was an infill station. This was not part of the original subway. The developers said, hey, we'll build a train station here, and then we can build all sorts of condos around it, which is what they've done. The infill station has basically helped revitalize this neighborhood. That's an actual subway train in there, metro train. Let's just keep heading to Union Station. I think this trail actually goes on the ground in a bit, which will not be as much fun. Now that building over there, that arena, the thing that looks like a giant Quonset hut over there, that is where the Beatles played their first concert in the United States, yeah? That was a theater. They had a concert there. I think it was in the Round. And the Beatles, after they did the Ed Sullivan Show, they came down to DC and did that concert. All right, did we go straight? Yeah, why not? Let's just go straight and see what happens. Riding with the Acela. Now those Acelas are 20-some years old. They're coming out. Oh, geez, this is not the answer. It's a dead end. Stairs. Come on, guys, put up signs. Homeless camp, of course. All right. Well, you get a better view of the Beatles' place over there. That's now, I think it's called the U-Line Arena now. Basketball team used to play there too, and they used to have hockey games in there, and of course, the Beatles. All right, let's go down the ramp. So down here, I want to show you something stupid. Yeah, underneath this bridge used to be a huge homeless encampment. They took up all the space with their tents and everything. So the city decided, hey, if we put up a bunch of cement barriers, they won't be able to block the sidewalks with their tents. So let's block the sidewalks with our cement barriers, and that way there'll be no homeless. Yep, that's what they did. They also put in these day-glow neon lights here, which are kind of cool at nighttime, but kind of weird right now. Looks like bicycles, yeah. That's the back of the arena. Let's head down this way, back into the city, on the side of the railroad tracks. It's now a huge REI, you know, the outdoor supply store. That's like a monstrous REI in that arena. Over on my right, that's Fox News' headquarters, NBC News, and C-SPAN, along with the offices of just about every governor. Looks like we got a visiting dignitary paying his respects to some state governor of some sort. Let's go. We got a right arrow. There is the U.S. Capitol just up over there, in case you guys have lost track of where we are. We just came by Union Station, and we're, well, back on Capitol Hill now. Let's get down to the National Mall. Okay, back on Pennsylvania Avenue. No more Falun Gong people. We got a guy with flags, though. We've got the the Canadian Embassy. And we have Johns Hopkins University's Washington campus. This is a new building. They just paid like $250 million for this. $200 million or something crazy. Johns Hopkins just announced that all kids whose family income is under $300,000, they can go to med school for free, thanks to a gift from Michael Bloomberg of $1 billion. So med school tuition for Johns Hopkins Med School is now free. It's kind of nice if you want to be a doctor. Save you a ton of coin. My niece is a doctor. I think her med school was $110,000 a year. And that was like 5-6 years ago. It's crazy. All right, to the White House. I just got an alert that there was protesters at 7th and Pennsylvania, but we were just at 7th and Pennsylvania. I didn't see anyone. Did you guys see anyone? Oh. duck out. Okay guys, that is Washington DC on a Thursday. Pretty quiet, I know. Tomorrow Biden is off to Detroit and then he'll go to Rehoboth, Delaware, spend the weekend, come back on Monday. A lot of speculation he's going to have some advisors and family time this weekend. Who knows what happens next week? Yeah, I'll be there to show you if I can. Could be a crazy week. All right, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.